Hello children, welcome to Social Science. Today we are going to learn Civics. Lesson 7, Indian Constitution. Children, wherever you go, there will be some rules and regulations. When we play cricket also, we follow some rules and regulations. When you come to school, there will be some rules and regulations are to be followed. We come to school in the morning, we eat our lunch during lunch break, and we go home after 3:15. So these are called rules and regulations of a school. In the same way, a country must have some rules and regulations called constitution. In our country, we have people of different caste speaking different languages, belonging to different culture, all living together. To govern them and ensure that they are living together in peace and harmony, a good set of rules and regulations are essential. What is constitution? The constitution is a written document with a set of laws and guidelines on how both the citizen and the government of a country must function. The Constitution of India is the supreme law of India. It frames fundamental political principles, procedures, practices, rights, power, and duties of a government. History of the Indian Constitution. The Constitution of India was adopted on the 26th of November in the year 1949. However, it came into effect on the 26th of January 1950. That's why 26th of January is celebrated as Republic Day of India. The Constitution was adopted by the Constitution Assembly. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, the chairman of the drafting committee, is widely considered to be the architect of the Constitution of India. After adopting Constitution, the Union of India became the contemporary and modern Republic of India. Dr. Ambedkar, the architect of the Indian Constitution, is also known as the father of the Indian Constitution. He was the chairman of drafting committee that was appointed to draft the Constitution. It took a period of 2 years, 11 months and 17 days to frame the Constitution. Peculiarities of Indian Constitution. Secular. India is called secular country. What is secular? A state that does not discriminate any citizen on the basis of religious grounds. There is no state religion. That is, no religion belongs to a country. India is called Republic country. What is Republic? A country with an elected head of state. This office is not hereditary. That is, the head of the country will be elected by people. It is not a property of a particular family. Democracy. What is democracy? A form of government where the representatives are elected by the people of country. That is, we elect a government to rule us. The executives. The Union Executive consists of the President, the Vice President, the Prime Minister, and his Council of Ministers. The President. The head of the state in India is the President. This is normally a ceremonial role. He is the supreme commander of the defense force. He exercises all his power on the advice of the Prime Minister and the Council of Ministers. The bills of Parliament must get signed from President of India. During some difficult time, he can declare a state of emergency which enables the Lok Sabha to extend its life beyond the normal 5 years term. The Vice President of India. Indian Vice President is elected by MPs and MLAs. The Vice President chairs the upper house called the Rajya Sabha. Both President and Vice President are elected by the MLAs and MPs. The Prime Minister. The head of the government is the Prime Minister, who is appointed by the President on the nomination of the majority party in the lower house of Lok Sabha. The Council of Ministers. The ministers are appointed by the President on the recommendation of the Prime Minister, and these ministers collectively comprises the Council of Ministers. The legislature. The Union legislature consists of the President and two houses of Parliament, the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. The Lok Sabha. The lower house in Indian Parliament system is Lok Sabha. The members are elected directly by the people. Elections are held on the basis of universal adult franchise and secret ballot. What is universal adult franchise? Every citizen above the age of 18 years has the right to vote. The lifespan of Lok Sabha is 5 years. After that, it will be automatically dissolved. Currently, the size of the house is 545, made up of 530 elected from the states, 13 elected from the territories, and 2 nominated from the Anglo-Indian community. The Rajya Sabha. The upper house in the Indian political system is Rajya Sabha, or the Council of States. Rajya Sabha is a permanent house, and unlike the Lok Sabha, it cannot be dissolved. Rajya Sabha has 250 members. 12 of them are chosen by our president. 238 members are elected indirectly by the state and the territorial legislators, that is MLAs. The Rajya Sabha members are elected by state MLAs. Political parties. In India, political parties are either a national party or a state party. The two main parties, both at the national and the state level, are the Indian National Congress and the Bharatiya Janata Party. The judiciary. The Supreme Court is the highest judicial body in the civil, criminal, and the constitutional cases. There are 26 judges in our Supreme Court. They are appointed by our president on the recommendation of our prime minister. The High Court is the highest judicial body at the state level. Each High Court consists of a Chief Justice and other judges. In Tamil Nadu, the High Court is in Chennai with a branch in Madurai. Fundamental rights and duties. There are 6 fundamental rights in India. They are right to equality, right to freedom, right against exploitation, right to freedom of religion, culture and educational rights, rights to constitutional remedies. The right to equality prohibits inequality on the basis of caste, religion, place of birth, race, or gender. Right to freedom gives us freedom of speech, freedom of expression, freedom of assembly without arms, freedom of movement throughout the territory of our country, freedom of practice any profession, freedom of reside in any part of the country. Right against exploitation. It condemns human trafficking, child labor, forced labor, making it an offense punishable by law, and also prohibits any act of compelling a person to work without wages. The Constitution gives us freedom to worship our own God and religion. And there is no official religion in India. Culture and educational rights. Our Constitution gives us a right to educate ourselves. It ensures education for everyone irrespective of their caste, gender, religion, etc. Right to constitutional remedies. It ensures the citizens can go to the Supreme Court of India to ask for enforcement or protection against violation of their fundamental rights. Children, in this lesson we learned Constitution of India, Father of Indian Constitution, the executives of Indian constitutions, and fundamental rights. With this I conclude this lesson. Thank you.